in Pittsburgh, where tonight they honor the best Steelers of the last 75 years. And this year's Steelers play the Baltimore Ravens for the AFC North League. Have studied grass, they have the best possible drainage, but only so much you can do when it rains as hard as it did tonight. Swarmed under is McGahee by Troy Polamalu. 3rd and 13, rush 5. Getting away for a second from Harrison. Now the ball comes out. It's still free. And you saw the arm reaching in, and Harrison underneath pulls it away. And the Steelers have recovered at the 20. Oh, now wait a minute. Now they pointed to the Ravens on the field. They made a mistake, pointing back to the Steelers. Pittsburgh ball. James Harrison's pressure caused it.
Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. Here's Troy Polamalu. You see, he occupies Jonathan Ogden. That allows James Harrison to get free to the outside.
10 for a first down. Show 1 and DeJuan Landry backs out. The Ravens bring 4. Roethlisberger not brought down by Price. Keeps it alive for a touchdown to Heath Miller. Flag is down. Price can't believe the one that got away. Ed Huckley's our referee.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 55.
You know it's coming, you just don't know who's coming.
They're coming.
They're all coming. Polamalu is almost there. McNair throws incomplete. Pressure comes from Bart Scott. Ben gets out of there and throws incomplete behind it. Washington's on opening night against Cincinnati. Sepulveda mishits this one, but the bounce works for him. Reed, great hands to scoop to the 32. Needs one more block to turn the corner. Ball out, flag down. Steelers have it. In the air, caught by Lawrence Timmons out of Florida State. I think that flag is a block in the back, and Reed having the ball pop up in the air on the contact by Andre Frazier is going to lose it. And Harrison was there as well again. It was James Harrison.
It was James Harrison. Once again, the helmet right on the football.
2nd and 7. Blitz picked up. Roethlisberger to the end zone. Santonio Holmes. Touchdown. Pittsburgh.
This is now becoming the nightmare scenario for Baltimore. They can't get out of their own way. They can't even get to midfield. They've given up the ball twice. Twice it has resulted in touchdowns, and they can't pass the ball down the field themselves, George.
They'll run with Willis, who dances, made a man miss, lost the football. Will you believe they have turned it over 3 times in the first quarter? Pittsburgh has it. I think Anthony Smith, the safety, was at the bottom of the pile, and the second-year man from Syracuse comes up with the quarter's 3rd turnover. I'm with both of you, by the way. I'm not too far behind. From the 30 from here, a field goal is 47. The pressure comes on Roethlisberger, who gets out of jail and on the run, throws a touchdown to Nate Washington. Goodness me.
Once again, the Ravens come with the blitz. They are a blitzing football team. They blitz 2nd most in the NFL behind the Steelers.
And the Steelers defense paying dividends, leading the league in points and yards allowed thus far this year. 2nd and 8. McNair. Harrison forced another turnover. Near turnover. McGahee's got it. He's trying to keep the play alive and avoid a safety, and Harrison brings him down. Forward progress will keep that from being a safety. So he stopped inside the 1. It is the James Harrison night in the first 20 minutes of the game.
He is a defensive beast, if that would be the term. Mike Tomlin very happy to play with James Harrison. You'll see him right here from the stand-up linebacker position. He's actually double-teamed to start the play. He beats the tackle of Jason Brown, beats the tackle of Jonathan Ogden. Great pressure on Steve McNair, causing another fumble. Once again, the Ravens showing blitz.
Ray Lewis picked up. First down picked up. Hines Ward. So important when you have a coaching change, how the coordinator and the quarterback get together. Been a good fit so far.
That chemistry is paramount.
3rd and 9, blitz picked up. Santonio Holmes has a step. Santonio Holmes has his 2nd touchdown. 35 yards, beating Derek Martin.
The great speed of Santonio Holmes. Baby steps.
The 45, McGahee picked up the pressure, and it's an interception. Let's just send James Harrison directly to Honolulu in the Pro Bowl.
Wow.
He has had a half that could get him on the 75-year all-time Steeler team. Interception along with a couple of fumbles he has forced.
This is what a linebacker has to. Look back in the backfield, peer in at the quarterback, see the throw, and jump the throw. James Harrison has been absolutely phenomenal in the first half.
Joey Porter played where?
Who?
It never leaves you.
You're always a Steeler. You're always a Steeler. We're celebrating a legacy that started 75 years ago with the Roonies, and we're glad to be a part of it.
You know, one of the other, hold on.
Roethlisberger to Parker, first down, 27.
Honored to be in your company, Lynn. What do you think of Hines as a receiver?
Well, when they won the Super Bowl 40, I introduced Hines.
Tough night without their corners. They can get a first down inside the 1. Roethlisberger joins Tom Brady as the quarterbacks to throw 5 touchdown passes in a half this year. That one to Nate Washington, his second, 34-0.
Here's Baltimore's problem. In one half, Ben Roethlisberger has the same amount of touchdown passes that Baltimore has all season long. I'm going to excuse myself and go to the press box. I think every writer has finished his column and is about to leave, so there'll be plenty of free food.
Ravens have never had a first half like this in terms of giving up points since Brian Billick took over this team. Now in his 9th year. And a nice return by Musa Smith, former Georgia Bulldog, gives the only bit of life. And McNair gets McGahee, who gets a crease, breaks a tackle, and scores a touchdown. So McGahee scores from 33 yards out to end the shutout and make it 35-6. Had success early on in Indiana, did return to the team after the brain tumor, but succumbed later this summer because of cancer related to the brain tumor. Terrell Suggs with the sack on Roethlisberger.
Who's out for tonight's game, an outstanding tight end.
Game 8 of the season, essentially missing his 4th. The pressure on McNair brought down the James Harrison show.
Continues.
He had to share that with Clark Higgins.
Oh.
It might be only a half sack for him there. Harrison has been a superstar tonight.
Once again, Harrison coming around the outside. He's being blocked by Jonathan Ogden. Jonathan Ogden can't even hold him back. One of the best tackles in the National Football League.
And the half mercifully ends for the Ravens, who get the ball first, trailing 35-7 as we send it to Chris Berman for the Lexus halftime show.
That's a nice hat.
Cleaned, too, by the way. 3rd and 5.
Palomalo down in the box, on the blitz.
Farrier
Pressure on.
coming, sack. James Farrier.
Great job.
Team that won the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. 3rd and 7. Roethlisberger was the quarterback. Puts this one up. Santonio Holmes makes a man miss, and Holmes goes to the 9-yard line. The ball comes out. Roethlisberger might be shaken up on the play as he's down by the sideline. You certainly never know until an MRI is done. There's further exam, but certainly that does not look good on that play when Suggs got hurt a moment ago. 3rd and goal for Batch out of Eastern Michigan in Ypsilanti. Throws it away. Where the pain is, as they try to diagnose the injury, is and immediately a bucket of cold water thrown on it all. Reed from 22, with the tough wind conditions at this end of the field, knocks it in. It's 38-7, and Reed, the kicker, comes right at one of the Ravens. Trevor Price, I believe. You rarely see a kicker knock it through, and Reed's a tough guy.
Unbelievable evening by James Harrison. Look at this, 3 forced fumbles, 1 recovery, 2.5 sacks, and interception. He's doing everything but putting seed on this turf, which they could use, by the way.
That is a season worth of stats. Again, he had to rejoin the team prior to training camp in 04 after a year's absence when Clark Higgins broke his hand. If not for Higgins, who went head over heels a couple of plays ago, breaking his hand a few years ago, Polamalu in the open field takes the big hit on Quinn Sipniewski, but was smart enough to let Dick LeBeau, who we'll talk about in the fourth quarter, still run the defense. Pressure off the edge. Who else?
Guess who? 92.
James Harrison out of Kent State.
Those corners were taking people on, and actually the big plays came when they attacked the safeties deep. So that's where the big plays came. I think their corners wore out. They gave the receivers free access, and all of a sudden you had the big
bats down the seam, intercepted by Ed Reed, who is spun down at the 40-yard line.
Give the Browns some props now. They are explosive on the offensive side of the football.
Bowler brought down again. James Harrison, the linebacker, come up with a superstar night with sacks and turnovers and fumbles. The Ravens and Steelers to meet again when the season comes to an end, and for all the pushing and shoving and all the anger in this game, is respectful hugs afterwards.